So today we're going to make candy canes. What I've got is my polymer clay, and today I'm using a Fimo, some people call it. I've got this orange one, which is a soft. I got the white one, which was the effects, and I got a yellow one. Now the reason I've used those is because I just couldn't get anything else. That was the only colours I could get. I got these from Hobbycraft. Okay, so what you do is you need to make some little balls to start off with. So what you need to do is get your yellow, which is the bottom, and roll it and just push it just so that it's just standing almost more like a oval rather than a circle. And then take your orange and place it on the top, and then just in your two fingers just roll it around like so. Okay, keep pushing it down and roll them until you sort of got them merged together. Okay, and then we're just going to press these down. So you're pulling that clay very gently down on the orange, down onto the yellow, like so. Then, before we use the white, I'm going to wash my hands and then come back. Because whatever colour you've got on your hands from touching these, you're going to get from onto the white. So I'll just go and wash my hands. I always think when we're using white clay that it's almost like Grey's Anatomy when they've got to scrub their hands before an operation. Now just pop that one onto the top, and again just squeeze it down and roll it between your fingers again, just as you did before. Keep pushing it down and rolling it in between your fingers, and you'll soon find that it just merges together. And there is your little candy cane. Now I've done mine on a sheet of white paper. Okay, if you find here that this is not in the line as you want it, like mine is there, just take your finger and just pull it down very gently, and you'll find you'll get a much better shape. Or you can pull it up a bit if it's going down too far, and you'll get a much better shape along there. So there is your little candy cane. Now I'm going to bake that following the instructions on the packet, which says 110 centigrade, 230 Fahrenheit, or for 30 minutes. I'm not sure what it is in gas, but you can probably look that up. So today I went to the charity shop and I was able to get this little hair bobble, if you can see that, and it's got a little ghost on the top, and I thought, oh, I could make something like that with the candy corn which we'd made the other day. So what I've decided to do, I haven't baked my candy corn yet. I like to bake a load of it all together, save the oven. So what I thought I'd do was use the candy corn for the center here. So I'm going to, and then I'll show you how to make the ribbon later. So what I've taken, and this is what I like to use with my corn, is with my polymer clay, is an earring. You can buy these on eBay. So what I like to do is just take my pliers. I got 2 pairs of these little pliers from Poundland for £1, obviously, and I'm just going to remove this piece on the end here, like so, and then I'm going to cut the other piece like so, and then I'm just going to turn that piece so it's just turning up slightly like that, and do the same with this one, and I find that helps it to stay in to the back of the clay. There we go. So I'm just going to turn my candy corn over. Apparently in the video I kept saying candy cane, so I'm sorry about that, I meant candy corn. And then I'm just going to push that in to the clay. Okay, get that in there nice and firm. So doing this allows me to be able to sew any polymer clay items I make onto the back of any fabrics. I find that it's quite hard to find anything which will stick the polymer clay, so I find this is the best way to do it. You don't have to use an earring back, you can just use a piece of garden wire or something like that, and they do sell garden wire into Poundland. and obviously you can get it other places, but I'm just trying to think of things which are cheap for you guys, so you don't have to spend huge amounts of money. So that's that side. I've pushed it in there, and I'm going to push this side in using my little tool, and there you go. And then you can always take one of these tools, again which I bought from eBay, and just push it down all around like that. Okay, and that will work really well if you want to do that. There you go. So I'm going to get my corn back into the shape I want. Now if you find, like I have, I've managed to pick up a little bit of hair on mine there. When this is dry, you can take your emery board, once you've cooked it in the oven, take your emery board and just sand all around it like that, and then you can either add some glitter or whatever you want to make it look nice. I shall be just leaving mine like so. So if there's any little bits you think which need sorting out now, just do it now before you get them ready to go in the oven. And there you go, that's that done. And then that should be easy to fix, and you'll find that won't come out. What you can do is, I've got some Fimo liquid, they do this in Sculpey as well. You can just do that, and then you can pop a little bit of it just into these bits on the back, just to hold it in place like so. So I've got a little bit in there, and I'm going to put a little bit in there. You don't have to do this, but that'll just help it to hold in there if you've got it. I mean, it's quite expensive, so I got this off eBay, but it is quite expensive. There we go. And I'm going to just use a water-based varnish on this. You can get Fimo and Sculpey varnishes, but I actually just have a water-based varnish which I use to varnish over the top. So I'll come back and show you that later. So what I've done now is taken one of the candy corns, and I'm going to make a little necklace for the dolls. So before I bake it, I'm just going to take, this is the end of the earring that we used for making the hair slide. I'm just going to, I've just bent it over, and I'm going to pop it in, and I'm going to pop it in to the top of my corn, and then push it down. There you go, and that should be enough to hold it in there. If you find it comes out, you can use super glue on it, but it should be okay. And then when it's baked, I'm just going to take a little bit of ribbon and pop it in through there, and that'll be a lovely necklace for your dolls. You could make slightly bigger ones and wear them yourself for Halloween, to a nice little Halloween decoration. There you go. So here are our finished candy corns. They're all ready for the dolls to pick up when they go trick-or-treating. Hope you like them. So I've just finished baking and varnishing our candy corn, and this is the one which I put the little metal piece in the top. All I'm going to do now is take a piece of ribbon and carefully, sorry about my hands, it was just picking up, I've just made some toffee apples. It's just getting bits of paint stuck on them. Just wanted to finish this before I packed away today. Slide that through there. I could use a pair of tweezers, which I might have to do. Let's just stop that a minute. I had to grab a pair of tweezers just to pull it through. So I just spreaded it through there, open it up, and then thread your ribbon through the hole. And there you have a little candy cane necklace for your doll. You could make this one slightly bigger, make it for yourself, have a Halloween necklace for yourself, but I think that's come quite nice, and that should fit your doll. Hope you like it.